Although there may still be a way, a really cliche solution, the oldest trick in the book. It's not like it can get any worse now, right? Joking, I'm joking. This is a hidden camera prank, see? I raise my hand up to the nearest sun visor and I flip it up and down as if I'm trying to indicate that there's a camera hidden behind it. Of course, there's nothing actually there, but thanks to my experience as a magician, it's actually pretty easy for me to make others believe otherwise. It's all about how well you can act and lie. It's all in the wrist. The beast frowns suspiciously, then also seems to calm down a little bit. It's going to air on one of the popular comedy websites. It looks like there's no driver, but I can drive it from here. Cool, right? Please like, share, and subscribe so I can live off the views until the YouTube cash cow dies. And I have to go back to living in my mother's basement. Thank you very much. Here's my driver's license, you see? I take out my wallet while trying to control my sudden Parkinson's fit and bend over the driver's seat as I hand over my driver's license for the officer to examine. It may just be an adrenaline thing, but to me it looks like he's going to burn my license under the pressure of his fingertips. He sighs, something I personally envy, considering that I don't have any oxygen left in my lungs until he gives me back my ID. Alright, but don't do anything like this again, okay? The police officer nods his head and leaves. I bid him farewell in shock. When he's far enough away, I let out the biggest sigh I've ever sighed in my entire life. You're gonna make him go bald, Luce, you are.
Everything's okay in the end. Who would have thought?
Luce reappears from the back and takes my driver's license out of my lifeless hands. I don't say anything, and when I come back to my senses, I cover my face and try to compute everything that has transpired. Although my reaction isn't what anyone would expect. Poof. Ha. Ha 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 ha. I can't believe that guy fell for that amateur lie. Oh my god. Ha 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 ha. Still terrible at laughs. Luce and I start laughing our butts off together. It had been a pretty dangerous situation, but we couldn't stop laughing.
I thought you were angry for a second, you know?
Oh, I am. Don't be mistaken. But being able to get out of that with such a bad lie, it's so ridiculous.
He's like, oh, I am. Pushes her out of the car and drives off.
Yeah, he should just drive away and leave her stranded. What I don't understand is why you're laughing. What's wrong with you? Do you realize that we've just stolen a car or what?
Well, there's a small detail I might have left out. That story I told you about the teacher is real, but that teacher is actually my father.
You're stealing your dad's car? Are you crazy?
We have a special relationship. We pull pranks on each other all the time. I might have outdone myself this time, but he'll probably find it hilarious.
Either that or ground you for life.
A little weird, eh? Some things are easy to say, but the most simple ones can be the most difficult.
She lowers her voice for a second, and in reaction I turn around to look at her. But she avoids my gaze and returns to her previous demeanor.
To tell you the truth, I wanted to do something unexpected to see how far you'd go. Ziva has actually told me about you before, you know? The weird guy that writes in his notebook and always gets into trouble. I see she wasn't lying about the latter, at least. Looks like we have something in common. What do you think? This is what I meant by justice.
You're both liars. You're like perfect for each other, but she's like really crazy on a whole different level. Go ahead.
You break into other people's houses and stalk them. I steal cars. You don't have any more reasons to be wishy-washy around me like before now, right? Like she steals all cars or just her dad's?
Luce smiles. She's a lot more relaxed now that, according to her, we're on the same level. The philosophy of committing a crime to understand criminals better seems stupid to me, foolish even, but she seems convinced.
What I didn't plan on was you having a driver's license.
Luce waves the piece of plastic between her fingers, looking at it while trying to change the subject.
Oh my, it seems your birthday is next week. Happy early birthday.
Stop snooping and give it back to me before you lose it in here.
What I don't understand is why it says that you're 19 years old. Aren't you in the same classes as Ziva?
Snoop, I repeated a grade a while ago. Nothing special.
Wow, are you serious? You must be kind of stupid after all.
Says the lady who stole a car. I appreciate that deep analysis, but shouldn't we bring this car back already? Your father must have realized that it's missing by now, especially considering how large and hard to miss it is, like your butt. Luce.
Don't worry, at this hour he's probably fooling around somewhere. He's a good man, but still irresponsible.
Yeah, you got it from your dad, the irresponsibility part. Is that something you know for sure, or is it another gut feeling?
A bit of both.
Mental note, this girl is dangerous. Oh well, at least the Battle of Waterloo is over.
What do you mean?
And we're back at the school. Without incident, since I'm now behind the wheel, we managed to safely return the vehicle to its parking spot.
Oh, I think we're about to where we left off last time.
Okay, that's good. I carefully placed the keys back in the drawer I originally found them in, imagining the face of that unfortunate man paying the price of his daughter's justice or insanity. You pick, justice or insanity, people. What do you think it is? When I get back to the school gates, I meet up with Luce again. She's facing away from me, distracted by something.
Okay, this is all new now. That was really fast.
It's not like I went that far away.
It's never far enough when it comes to you, Juan. Wait, who?
Don't give me nicknames
okay.
whenever you feel like it. I told you that my name is Ciaran.
No, we're gonna call him McDuck.
Yeah, we're gonna call her McCrazy. Now what? We're even now, right? You wanted proof that you can trust me, and now you even have something that you can blackmail me with, so don't keep complaining.
Really? To be honest, I'm not really convinced yet. Really? After he didn't turn you into the cop?
I would have turned you into the cops. Yeah,
Yep.
seriously.
I'm still going to need something more to trust you.
You want him to kiss you, take you on a date, shove you in a pile of ashes? What? That's your problem now. I've already done my part.
I know, he didn't even push her out of the car like I wanted.
Yeah, tuck and roll, lady.
But that's not true, Johan.
It wasn't Johan. It was John. And my name is Ciaran. Ciaran. John was a pseudonym that I came up with to escape.
But I clearly said you had to fulfill some requirements. Requirements, that's plural. Don't you see, McDuck?
We almost went to jail because of you. We shouldn't have to fulfill any more requirements. How about I give you some toilet paper so you could wipe Ciaran's butt? Sorry, I really don't like this lady. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't. I mean, what's your opinion?
I don't know. I'm indifferent. I kind of like, towards her. I'm like, think Endy should just leave her.
Yeah, just ditch her. I mean, what's your opinion, viewers? Leave a comment below, please.
We don't need her trust.
Okay, so...
We got pixie dust. Oh, that's me.
Yeah, that's you.
I thought that was you for some reason. Both our characters kind of got exotic looking names. This was only the first requirement. The second is for you to show me that secret place you mentioned earlier. The third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, we'll see.
Jeez, what are we, Cinderella?
I know, so basically she's just going to put us through as many as she wants and not tell us when it's the last one.
7 gates of the underworld. Please check here.
She is the 7 gates. If a genie gave you 3 wishes, normally you'd want to ask for more, am I right?
No. Well, yeah, in the genie concept, but not in this concept, lady. I raise a finger questioningly, trying to figure out how to react to such nonsense, but she's right. No, she's not. For some reason, I was thinking that her intentions were pure, and then I ended up getting myself into this mess.
Cat got your tongue? If you have nothing left to say, then let's get going already.
Normally in these types of situations, I'd react by sending her straight to the underworld and angrily punching the closet wall I could find, or vice versa. Just strangle her. Just get rid of her altogether. It was really stupid of me to do all of this, but as I've already said, I always fulfill my promises and bets. I'm not going to go back on my word now.
See, Ziva's not this bad.
Yeah, at least Ziva is not a lying, conniving, pranking, over-the-top lady.
Just likes to psychoanalyze people.
I know, at least she's going to be a psychologist. Maybe she could psychoanalyze her friend here, Barbie.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, that's you.
Oh, that's me. Okay, I can't live with a clear conscience if I know that I have an unfulfilled promise left. It doesn't matter if that promise is totally unfair and it deceived me with its tricky wording, meaning to take advantage of me. Okay, you did say requirements, so let's settle on a limit right now.
Alright, a bazillion. A limit. Considering I've already spent 2, it would be unfair to leave it like that. Even though I didn't know where the limit was.
There was a limit.
There was, yep. How about a limit of 5 total?
How about 3 and you get out of here? 3 more requirements? Are you crazy?
I know, if they're as intense as that last one.
You mentioned a genie a bit ago. Then 3, that's plenty of favors.
How about we meet in the middle and leave it at 4?
No, how about you get out of here? Bah, okay, 4. Who cares? I want to go.
Great. Because I would have accepted 2 or 3 too. Oh.
Wow.
In fact, I'm surprised that we even negotiated
I'm surprised we're not related to this woman. That Ciaran's not related to this woman.
Any sane person would have assumed that I was joking. I wasn't being serious at first. I just wanted to tease you with the requirements thing. But if you're so generously offering, then I won't refuse.
No, you go away. Go away. I want the midget girl back. I want the little one with the hat.
I take back my thing. She bothers me.
I suddenly realized how much of a fool I've been being over this odd girl. Yes, odd is the nicest way to say it. I fell for all of her tricks, a free fall, without a parachute, an unclear destiny. I lose my composure and my usual smug behavior is torn away from me. I've been defeated by my equal, my female equivalent. Our conversation doesn't make any sense. The stuff about the requirements doesn't make any sense. When my patience ends, I don't get angry, but instead vulnerable. I'm not the kind of person who gets caught up in my anger. I'm mostly cool-headed in every situation, but when there's a crisis, my will bleeds and I end up agreeing to anything that comes my way until I eventually find the best moment to escape all of it. Now would be a good moment to make a run for it. Nevertheless, it's true that I'm a man of my word, not a liar. For better or worse, I have to keep going until I fulfill that which I am responsible for. Okay, I've already told you that I fulfill all of my promises. Even if it was a trap, I'd still honor it and, well, whatever happens, happens.
In the end, maybe you're sincere after all. I thought you were different. Not that this is bad either.
Okay, Luce flashes a cunning smile, a mixture of dark and help me say that word. Pernicious?
Pernicious.
Joy that I somehow find appealing. Why are you appealed? Don't be appealing.
Well then, gentle sir, you still have a special place to show me. How about we hit the road now in my dad's stolen car?
So,